till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. Let's go.
Hi! Welcome to another Chaos Queen stream. Yay, I've forgotten how to host already. It normally takes me like...
Live, so.
I know! It normally takes me like a couple of minutes to work myself up to start, and then I completely lost track of time. And I have not had time to prepare this in my head. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Sure. I'm Crystal. My channel is Crystal's Cluster, where I make a clusterfuck of content ranging from writing stuff, gameplay streaming and all that kind of stuff, and occasionally some D&D stuff, but it's been a hot minute. And I write about vampires. Yeah, I think I got everything this time.
You're going for the full intro. I was going to go for my abbreviated one and just say, hello, I'm Danny. My channel is somberhoney. I make videos. Come check them out.
I mean, that's fair.
And it's me, Violet, from the channel Writing Violet. I dropped the tourist timer today. 1 day late. I've totally forgot. So.
I feel like the length of the intros always depends on who's the person sitting there. And then everyone else has to do the
Crystal
same
is
length.
always the person sitting there.
Yeah, it's always Crystal.
Okay,
Unless
fair
she's
enough.
the host.
Good point.
Time to get me out of this spot.
Yeah, and I'm Marta, you're on my channel, and I make art and writing videos, if you're new here. I know that Violet doesn't want to talk about what she's doing today. Also, hold on, I forgot the chat thing again. I need 5 minutes ahead of the stream to prep myself for this, okay? I'm not with it today. Hello, Michael. Nice to see you. And hello, Nina. And hi, Becca. Okay. Violet, you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but Crystal and Danny, what are you guys working on today?
I'm working on chapter 7, the same chapter I have been stuck on for at least 4 days. It's a bitch, but it's my same project the second soul, the thing that I'm draft 3 trying to get toward betas, and I have a deadline that I'm not going to meet. It's fine.
It's such a mood. I was thinking about deadlines and I'm like, oh, I wonder when I'll be able to actually draft this. And then I realized that I've been working on this for 20 days and I've outlined 9 chapters. And I have a list of 16 bullet points of this kind of thing has to happen. Then after that, this kind of thing has to happen. I'm still on the second bullet point. I don't think I'm ever going to finish outlining this, but I'm going to try today to work on it. I think if I get 1 chapter down, I'll be so happy, but my stretch goal is to do 2 chapters today.
The concept of outlining just hurts my brain. Yeah, my plan for sprint 1 is to make a tea.
That sounds good.
Very good idea.
And I will be working on my revision plan, which I'm supposed to be finishing today, so hopefully that might actually happen. We'll see.
Got this.
What's everyone in the chat gonna be working on? Michael wants to know whether that is a Canada Dry ginger ale. Crystal?
Yes. It is Canada Dry. It is the only ginger ale that matters, and it is the hill I will die
It is
on.
censored for reasons.
I don't know why. Kind of flipped. Nope, this is the hand. Flipped camera's a bitch. Yay, there we go. Good enough.
I love how the glare was still over it, even though it wasn't blurred.
I don't care anymore.
Listen, if they want us to show their logo on stream, they gotta sponsor us.
Exactly. Hey, ginger ale, hook me up.
Look at you said ginger ale in general and not the actual
yeah.
just the concept of ginger ale.
My brain is 404 today, so it's fine.
Also, Elena's here. Hello. And Laura's here. Hi. And Elena's working on her camp outline project, hoping to finish it today. Ooh, that's so exciting. We might, both finish our camp projects today. Let's try. Okay, do we want to do a sprint first before we get too chatty? And then we can chat for the rest of the time. And of course, Violet's already mentioned her brand new Zodiac timer, which obviously we have to use.
Obviously.
Oh, I hope it works good because I didn't watch it all the way through yet.
Well,
I'm
we
too
can
lazy
also-
with the timer to watch it all the way through. I'm not just gonna stare and watch the numbers tick down.
I did not prepare this ahead of time either.
Oh my gosh, Marta.
I've got it open. I just didn't pre-share it because I'm silly.
Honestly,
There
you'd
it
think
is.
that I would just make the Zodiac timers in advance, but no, I rush every time a day later.
Okay, shall we get into that sprint? Good luck, everyone. And that was the end of the sprint. How did everyone do?
I got unstuck.
That's good.
Yeah, I got 200 words, and I'm no longer stuck.
Nice.
It's been 4 days of me going, how am I going to get past this chapter? I'm gonna do my happy dance.
So how'd you do it?
I decided to not try to introduce the character that I should introduce, and instead I focused on a particular name that has been scratched out. And I went that way, and now I'm traveling down this ancestral tree that I'm designing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So, she'll come in later. Soon-ish.
Later soon-ish, my favorite time.
Yeet.
Remember when we were talking backstage and I said that my phone has been selectively not receiving text messages?
Mhm.
They all came in. Apparently it's been happening for 3 days now and I just didn't know. So I had a couple of texts from like my boss, like not one of the other assistant managers, like the store manager, saying that I might have to work one of the Thursdays in May, but she doesn't know. She is heavily pregnant and that baby is due at the end of May, but probably will not make it that long because that is a large baby. So if she goes out soon, we gotta figure something out. I don't know. She sent me that text 2 days ago and I never saw it. But also, like, I saw her that day and she didn't bring it up to me in person. So, like,
I hate when people do that.
I don't know. And there is a bunch of texts from my boyfriend, all of the ones that I had missed from him that, like, first clued me into, like, hey, something is weird here. A couple of different friends were texting me. My dad was texting me 2 days ago, apparently. They all came in at once. So I wrote that, and then the messages started coming in, and so I had to deal with that.
Well,
What
That sounds
funny
stressful.
timing.
Yeah.
yeah, stressful, 100%. That would like give me anxiety. Going, do these people think I hate them? Oh my god, somebody save me!
Yeah, because I was looking at my phone when they came in because I had I have a note in the notes app that has the character points of view, like it says like 1 and then has whose point of view the first chapter is 2 and like that, so I can like kind of keep tabs on who's been recent and like how many each person has. And so I was looking at that, and then all of a sudden all of the messages came in and I'm like so yeah.
Nice. I got my tea.
That sounds successful.
Yay!
I worked through my revision plan a little bit.
Yay!
I think I left off here. So Laura said, almost cried, Disco and Clotted Cream and Sour Cherry wrap-up preserves are so good. That sounds amazing. I am so jealous right now.
I want some.
I'm also jealous.
And Nina's Wi-Fi stopped working for a bit, but she fixed it and she's back. Yay!
Yay.
Also, we have a Keiki. Hi, Keiki. And Cajun popped in, probably not here anymore, but hello. And Elaine added 340 words to her outline. That's a lot.
Yay.
So this is the final Thursday in which we're streaming before it is May. So, even though we were already discussing this backstage a little bit because we forgot we were streaming, I would like to ask you what your plans are for the May Chaos Rain event, and I used the correct name, yes.
Die! I have a bunch of different media that I want to watch, read, or whatever have you. I found out some of my picks are incorrect. Well, okay, one of my picks was incorrect, so now I'm fixing it. And my plan is to get all of the badges, drive myself into multiple anxiety attacks, but you know, it's gonna be fine.
I'm also gonna try for all of them, so like I'll be right there with you.
Yay!
It's all about strategy. You gotta figure it all out ahead of time.
Yep. I need to get my revisions as done as fast as possible. So that's all my the month of May is going to be is chaos badges.
Well, you could use your revisions to get some of the writing prompts.
This is true. I will have to go back in and take a look.
Yeah. I've been strategizing my reading to get it down to as few books as possible, because even though I do like to read and I read a lot, there's a lot of other stuff that isn't reading part of this challenge, so I gotta focus it and knock out as much as I can.
I am planning to do some vlogs. I think I kind of mentioned this to you guys already. That I am doing mine based on person. So I'm going to do, the first week is going to be Marta week. I'm going to try to do all the Marta prompts in 1 week. The second week is going to be Danny week, all the Danny prompts, and the third week Crystal week. And then week 4, I'm going to just try to get whatever is left over. I'm not going to do a Violet week. That seems repetitive. And Trouble and Chaos, I'm just going to try to mix in throughout the rest of the week. So I'm only doing the first 3 weeks. We'll see what happens.
Plan.
Yeah, that's a really
That's a really
interesting
cool way
strategy.
of doing it.
I mean,
Yeah,
mine's
that's
just
my strategy.
See, I figured I would generate my bingo board, and if I feel like I'm getting stuck, I'll just go across the lines, and whichever like the next square is, I'll try to knock that out.
Yeah, that's what I thought I could do with like the Trouble and Chaos, because like I can't, like there's not that many weeks in the month, and I'm not going to dedicate like extra time to those. Like we'll just work them in when I can.
Yeah, that makes sense. Are you also gonna try and get all the patches, Violet?
Yeah, we're gonna try. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not super hopeful, but I guess officially I'm also trying.
Do you have a strategy, Marta?
Just do my best. Try and actually read every day so I can get through all the books. I do have
The reading
like,
is probably the hardest category, right? Like
Yeah.
time-wise.
Really? Just double up. You gotta double up.
well, yeah, I guess. Like, I don't know. I have books that I want to read for every prompt, but I think I am gonna double up on Violet's and Danny's at least. And then I might double up others if I feel like I'm short on time.
I'm doubling up mine and Crystal's with Cirque du Freak. I think that's what I decided.
Yeah, I think that's my plan.
I was gonna say, if you want to double up Crystal and Marta's, I've got plenty of vampire manga recommendations.
It'd be interesting to read some of the vampire manga of my like favorite anime, because I think most of them started off as manga first. So
I'm going to do a poll on my Instagram. I'll probably post it next week, and have my Instagram decide on which Neil Gaiman book I'm going to read. So,
Ooh. Is that gonna be your chaos prompt as well? Because you're randomly letting someone else choose your reading.
does that count if I have Instagram decide? Because I'm going to still
I feel
narrow
like
it
that
down to like
counts.
4 or 5
Yeah.
choices.
because it's still
Narrowed it down
random.
is fine.
Yeah, I was thinking of like doing the same thing, but kind of like is for me it'd be like a bunch of people just comment with Neil Gaiman recommendations, because
Yeah.
All of them.
Because my script here, I know Danny, you said like for you, like they didn't have his stuff. Here they have his entire like work, everything. But obviously, I mean, you guys have seen a little sneak peek in the nostalgia schedule, but there may be something coming up. I mean, it's not really a secret. There's only so many of his works that it could be.
You know, Crystal, Neil Gaiman has a short story that's a vampire retelling of Snow White.
Interesting.
Does
need-
he?
I
It's
need
called
more
Snow Glass Apples.
snow glass apples.
There's commas in between those words. It's like a list.
Got it.
I saw that he has a lot of non-novel works as well. He has a lot of stuff.
I have a tab open. I'm going to investigate later.
Because like first, Danny, when you chose that as your prompt, I was like, that's super hard. And then actually, I looked at like
He has a
everything that he's
massive
written.
body of work.
Yeah, and I was like, actually, it's not that hard because he has so many things to choose from.
And that's why it's read something by Neil Gaiman, not read a book.
Valid.
Gotta be vague with your wording. That's what I've learned.
I'm assuming that if people are here, they've heard about this already, but if anyone in the chat doesn't know what we're talking about, you probably should have started with this. It's fine.
Lead with the information. Nah.
We are hosting a live-a-thon, I guess? I was gonna say chaos-a-thon again. Reading / writing / other things marathon event in May, and all of the information for that is linked in the description if you haven't seen any of those videos yet. And if you are participating, do let us know your strategies, because I'm interested as to how everyone else wants to get the patches.
Yeah.
But if not, do we want to jump into another sprint?
I was gonna say, there's no comments coming in.
It's weird. It's so weird. Usually people are chatty and everybody being quiet today.
Is it YouTube's fault? Are we just boring? Like, what's going
It's
on?
us just talking about our own event.
Someone's gotta talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't think I actually read this one, did I? So Nina did some schoolwork. Not that fun, but not that hard either. I'm glad someone's being productive. I mean, I say that, I feel like all of us were productive this time around.
I'm so happy I got unstuck. I can't even explain how it just...
Ooh, now we're getting people talking. Elaine is eating, so her hands are messy.
That's fair.
That's fine.
Everybody's
you can
like,
just watch
we're
and look.
lurking. We don't want to comment.
This is just a lurking stream.
We're just here for the vibes.
And Nina's stupid Wi-Fi, so she's switched to her phone. I'm assuming Wi-Fi turned off again. And Elaine would say more if her hands weren't messy. That's okay. We forgive you. We're glad you're here anyway. Shall I open another sprint? I'm like this close to finishing my revision plan and by extension my Camp April goal, so excited.
Yeah.
Again, have not actually... Ooh, wait. Nina's participating, and her game plan is try her best and maybe get a bingo. Woo!
Yeah, bingo is also just a good strategy in general.
I did notice, I opened up the bingo board today just to like look at it, and you can like check off the bingos on the board by like clicking on them, but like the color it uses to mark it off is almost identical to the background color.
Can you change the background?
I would have to go back and edit the board, and I don't know if that would like make us have to regenerate a whole new link for people to click on. I don't know. But I
mean, I
noticed
feel like it's early enough that we can get away with it and just replace the link in all the descriptions.
Yeah, this was like 20 minutes before stream that I was doing this, like right before I hopped backstage, so I didn't feel like dealing with it.
We have time. We'll check it out. We'll
Yeah.
investigate.
There's no rush. I think as long as we do it before Wallace puts up the new Discord room, because they'll probably put all the links there
we're
as a
getting a
pinned comment.
Discord room. This is exciting.
But yeah, I guess that's probably the deadline, because that's gonna be the set of links that people would refer to more often, I'd imagine.
Yeah, instead of trying to hunt them down in each one of our videos.
Exactly. Also, Alexandra's here. Hello, just in time for another sprint, I believe.
Yes.
Let me see if I can actually share my screen this time without getting distracted.
I like how you said "I believe" as if it's not completely your decision when we sprint.
That was supposed to be phrased as a question in case someone else had something else to say.
Marty, you're too nice. You should run this like a dictator.
Yeah.
That would be amusing.
Fine. In that case, I'm gonna use my own timer because I can.
Oh my gosh, look at the riffs in this queendom here.
ask and you shall receive, I suppose.
Okay, good luck, everyone. Happy sprinting. the dinosaurs found each other, and that was the end of the sprint. How did everyone do?
I unmuted myself. I am this close to starting the drama because all the reveals are starting to happen little bit by little bit, and people are about to get very angry, and it's going to be fun.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, I wrote a bunch of words.
A bunch.
A bunch. I don't know how much.
You finished outlining chapter 10, so I got my whole page. I don't know, like, the next, like, action-y bit. I know, like, the vague vibes of what has to happen, but I don't know exactly how it's going to play out yet. So I'm doing a couple of smaller scene chapters. I use scene and chapter interchangeably. When I say chapter, I don't really mean, like, a chapter. I'm doing, like, several smaller ones that are, like, little character moments of, like, the reader and also the characters themselves figuring out different things about the different people before I have to, like, actually figure out what they're gonna do for this big thing that's about to happen. So, that's what I'm in the middle of.
Well, that sounds fun.
I, just because we were talking about it, started making some plans for my Chaos Reign in my notebook.
Very exciting. Do we get to see those plans? Are they secret?
They're not secret, it's just messy.
Alright. I finished my revision plan. In like the first 5 minutes of that sprint, I still had like a page and a half to go, but then I got to the end of that half a page, and then the next page only had one line, and then it ended, and most of the page was blank. So it didn't take very long.
Congrats.
Thanks. Yeah, and then I just spent most of the sprint wondering what to do with myself. Got my cross-stitching out.
Nice. What are you cross-stitching now?
It's more owls.
Ooh.
So it's still from the same, like when I got a thing of, like a cross-stitching kit for my birthday last year, my in-laws actually sent me 2 kits, and they're both owls, and I haven't started on this one yet. But I started over Easter, and it's fun.
Yay.
Nice.
I think we had, was it multiple people, or was it just Grape? No, I think it was just Grape. Grape joined us. Hello to the Chaos Court, and I found this very funny. For some reason, when Danny read that comment, her mind wanted to respond with "Hello to the Duchess of Grape," so that's Grape's official title now.
I think that's fair.
Except Violet, of course, wanted to say, "Hey, fruit fly."
Yeah, where did fruit fly come from?
Because grapes are fruits and fry sounds like fly.
Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what that was. We're just gonna keep going.
Somebody's having a good time or a really bad time.
Yeah, I don't see anyone out in the courtyard, so I don't know what that was from.
Nina finished her homework. Yay, well done.
Nice.
And Elaine added 284 words to her outline. Yes.
Nice.
Also, Grape ate her first meal of the day. Was it a grape?
I would
Or
hope
do you
it's
not
more
eat
than a
Yeah, I
grape.
was gonna say, I was hoping like at least more than one.
It's
I
not
don't think
breakfast
a
time there, so
single
that it's
grape is a
late.
meal.
And she likes Duchess of Grape. I'll remember to refer to you as Duchess of Grape in the future.
God, are we gonna have to come up with the other ones as well?
With the other one?
The other trouble folk.
I feel like these titles have to come naturally.
Yeah.
Like, my mind immediately went Duchess of Grape, so it makes sense, but, like, we can't force anything.
I feel like Katie already got the title of court jester, or do we have to give her more formal title too?
No, I think she could just be the court jester.
Yeah. Maybe Jester of Scribbles.
Yes, Katie, you officially are a court jester.
Getting warm again. Yay.
I love that. Now I just need titles for Wallace and Steak.
Mm.
Of course, they're not here, so they don't deserve titles.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
a later us problem.
They don't get titles unless they actually come to our streams.
Just those scribbles. Love it. I think that was all my questions. Are you guys doing nano?
Like real
You are.
nano?
Vaguely?
Like sort of nano. How's it going?
It's going great. I was saying yesterday during my stream that I'm totally not at least 12 chapters behind or anything, you know. It's
What
fine.
was your goal?
My goal was to get everything revised by April 30th.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Wait, April only has 30 days? Oh.
30 days of September, April. Yeah, 30 days.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Okay, so I was planning my reading out for the rest of the month because I just finished a book today. And I'm like, oh, it's the 21st. That means there's 10 more days in the month, so I can read this duology and spend 5 days reading each book. But I only have 9 days left in the month, apparently.
Yeah, by the
Oh.
way.
I honestly thought there was 31 days this month.
I honestly have to keep doing the rhyme in order to remember which month has what. Every
That's fair.
time.
I just do the knuckles. What rhyme?
30 days has September, April, June, and November. All the rest of 31. I guess it's not really a rhyme.
Except for February.
Except for February, which is 28 days clear and 29 in each leap year.
I've never heard the end of that.
You know,
Oh,
I
that's
just check
so
the
cool.
calendar.
I've never heard any
every
of that.
time. I don't know.
I literally only heard up until like listing the 30 days and then saying all the rest of 31 except for February.
Yeah,
That's
like-
always where it stopped for me.
Yeah, I think the last line is, except for February alone, which has 28 days clear, 29 in each leap year is the full. I grew up with this tape my mom played every night of like a bunch of different rhymes and stuff.
That's so fun.
And that's the one that lives in my brain.
Do you guys ever, like, have you heard how to do it using your knuckles, or is that not
Yeah, and
common?
you like count. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
with
exactly.
The ones on the knuckle, sometimes it's between, and then yeah, I remember doing that as a kid.
I remember doing that, like, still now.
Well, now you have a nifty rhyme.
Yeah! Grapes have been super late today and had French toast, for anyone wondering. That sounds
I want
delicious.
French toast.
French toast is amazing.
Oh, I'm gonna make myself French toast for breakfast.
That sounds good. And it's a surprise to Grape every month.
Same.
Best way to live, really. Katie just uses her knuckles because she can never remember which month starts the rhyme. Ember always confuses her and can't remember if it's September, of course. Yeah, knuckles is easier. The rhyme doesn't actually rhyme, like you still have to know what months go where.
Yeah. It's burned in here. It lives rent free. It's a thing.
Crystal, you talked about how camp was going. Do the two of you want to talk about how camp is going?
Sorry, my boyfriend walked in and was chastising me for not using my headphones. My like headset. Oh, what was the question?
How's camp going?
My goal was 5,000 words worth of outline, and I haven't checked the site in like 3 days because I haven't written in like 3 days, but I think I had just hit 2,000, so like I'm behind, but not a ton.
Are you counting like your handwritten pages for that?
Yeah.
And you
That's-
actually count the words, so you like estimating it.
No, I'm counting.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that is.
I wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, I'm not capable of
So
that.
what I've been doing to make sure I don't lose track is I'll count to 25 and then I'll like put a little mark next to that word, and then I'll count the next 25, then put a mark next to that word. That way if I mess up, I only have to go back a couple of words. I don't have to count the whole thing over again.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Still sounds like a lot of effort.
Yeah. Well, it says the lady who does like the stop motion dinosaur videos.
Yeah, what?
Fair enough. I'm trying to come up with an argument and I can't.
Yeah, camp. So I had a word goal, and I was doing great, but I don't know. I go back and forth, like if I should change it to a chapter goal or not, because sometimes I feel like chapters is a better metric when revising than a word goal. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how I'm doing it. Screw word goals. Word goals are evil.
Yeah.
Are you both revising like linearly or are you jumping around?
I'm going linearly. My story's not linear, but I mean, I'm going from chapter one
that was
onward.
the question. I was thinking about starting with like the biggest issue and then working my way to smaller issues and jumping around, but I'm not sure that's gonna work. I don't know. I'm gonna try. If I get confused, I'll just go linear afterwards.
But you're like on like draft 4, right? Like I'm still like 0 drift to draft 1. Like I can't do that yet.
Fair enough. But I mean, you say I'm on draft 4, but like not really, because drafts 1 and 2 were like -1 and 0. Really?
-1.
Feel that.
It's not the same story. Like, the only thing that's the same is the character's name. Everything else, like literally everything else has changed.
Mood.
Katie says that is dedication, about counting words, I think.
You know, the handwritten words.
I've already started. I can't switch methods now.
Fair.
I feel like you could just, like, count, because you're doing 1 page per chapter, right? So if you just counted the words for the first page you write, and then approximate that, and
But
then...
I use different words on each page.
Yes,
could do an
but you
average.
could change
You
it
could do
to
an
an
average.
equivalent page goal.
But then I won't know how many words there are.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I'm making fun of this, but at the same time, I'm the one that like time tracks to the second everything I do. So like, I shouldn't be talking. Grape says, I don't know if this was touched on earlier, but what's going on on the TV, Crystal? Is the husband playing a game? Grape's intrigued.
Yep.
You'll never know because it's blurry.
I mean, no, hubby's playing Elden Ring in the background.
We got to see like behind the scenes unblurred version earlier backstage, but
Yeah.
you don't get to. That's just for us.
Yeah, that
Marta,
requires. I mean,
stop teasing.
I could push the button and make all the blurry go away if we want to.
Then we'd have to like get a sponsor from your drink thing first.
I mean, if, Canada wants to sponsor me, I did it right this time.
Sponsored by the concept of ginger ale.
Yep. Oh, goodness.
Grape says, Marta, that sounds like a lot. Also, Marta has 100 versions of her current draft.
Yep.
You don't have to call me out on them.
Pots and kettles. Pots and kettles.
It's fine. Also, if it helps, I have archived all old chapters into a different folder so that they're no longer in the same folder in the document I'm actually working on.
Oh, as
I
long
haven't
as they're in a
deleted
different
them,
folder.
but it's progress. Sorry, what, Danny?
I said as long as they're in a different folder.
It's almost as though I deleted them.
Is it?
Yes!
Not sure about that one.
Yeah, it's kind of like how everything that's not in the Scrivener doc doesn't exist, but I'm afraid that, something outside the Scrivener doc should exist, and I just totally forgot all about it, and I'm going to regret it later when I find it in 2 years.
Lex is having an interesting situation. They ripped a hole in their pants and is at a friend's. Good luck sorting out the pants situation.
Yeah.
Do we want to jump into another sprint even though I don't actually know what to work on anymore?
I thought you were cross-stitching.
Yeah. It's really dark in this room though.
Do a May Chaos Rain plan like I did. That's fun. Or do you already have a plan?
I have a plan in my head. I could write it down, I guess.
Write it down and then count how many words.
That is amazing.
Katie wants to do a sprint, so if Katie wants a sprint, we have to do a sprint.
I suppose so.
Where did I put the timer?
You lost your timer.
I did lose my timer. We're gonna do toast, because I'm gonna torture everyone who wanted French toast.
Ugh.
Valid.
I'm pretending I had that pre-planned. It's the one I had. I'm pretending I came up with that now. It's the one I had open from before. But it works.
Yeah.
Happy sprinting, everyone. And that was the end of the sprint. How did everyone do? Crystal's muted again?
Yeah, I don't know why I can't remember that, but more words have been acquired. I might take them back. I'm still debating how the angry moment of the scene's actually supposed to play out, but I wrote a bunch of words. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
I counted up my chapter 10 summary, and it was 295 words. And then I wrote out all of chapter 11 because it came very easy to me, which I did not expect. There's some romantic tension between two characters that I was not expecting whatsoever between these two characters. That was weird, and I'm just like, okay, but it works, so we're going with it. And I decided whose point of view chapter 12 is going to be from, so real good sprint that time.
No barricade of text this time?
No, but I did try texting my boyfriend my number of words for chapter 10 just so I could remember, and it said on my end that the text didn't go through, but he responded to it, so he did get it.
Your phone is weird.
Yeah, it's old. I probably need a new one.
Weird. Yeah, I'm tired. I would like to sleep. Too bad it's not May, otherwise I could mark that off as a goes to bed before 10 p.m.
We'll get you into a sleepy health. Sleepy a healthy sleeping schedule yet. I took Violet's advice and started planning out things for May and realized I actually need to get a couple of things beforehand, so it's good that I did.
Nice.
And then I started planning some other things in general, like YouTube stuff. And then I noticed that Katie had 700 subscribers and I would like to congratulate her.
Yay!
And there's a perfectly normal reason why I went on her channel just now. I wasn't just looking at her subscribe count for no reason, I promise.
What was the perfectly normal reason?
I needed the questions for the tag video she tagged me in.
Okay. I don't know, you sounded real suspicious when you said that.
Just a little.
Yeah, that's everything. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to ask the questions, aren't I? I've run out of questions, guys. And
I mean, there's comments you didn't click through. That'll take
true.
a couple minutes.
And maybe the chat
Oh,
might
yeah.
have questions for us, because, you know, we selfishly
well, I mean, we are
our-
meant to leave in like 8 minutes.
Oh. I didn't know what time it was.
Yeah, it seems to be a theme today that we don't know what time it is.
Never.
So we had a couple of emojis going around. Apparently the cat emoji looks weird.
It does.
Is that supposed to be a black square?
No, it's the black cat, but it looks weird, the black cat emoji with the full body.
Tease.
For the rats.
For the rat, yeah.
Of course. Just
Just
some
Violet
context
feeding her
tease.
subjects.
Okay, they're not that ugly when you see them all the way in. Michael likes my halo. Thank you, Michael. I am indeed an angel. And Elaine had to head out. That is all the comments.
Yeah, the amount of ideas.
Yep, that is.
Do you guys have any like last minute strategies to tackle the last 9 days of camp? No.
Scream into the void and spite.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Call your mom to pick you up from camp.
I never went to like an actual stay away summer camp as a kid, and I feel like I
Aw.
missed out.
Yeah, neither did I. I had like those day camps where you'd get picked up at the end of each day.
Mm-hmm.
That was as far as I got.
Yeah, but also it was like at the local middle school, so it
Yeah.
barely even counted.
Yep. Ours was at the
Aw.
local, in the section of like the local university.
Did you get to do like fun field trips? Because we had
Yes.
for us, it was like I think it was like every Monday. It cost extra to go to the field trips, but like Mondays was ice skating, Tuesdays was going to the movies, and going to the movies was always interesting because they just had us walk there because we had a theater in town, but it was like 15 blocks away, so there was just this line of children walking 15 blocks to go to the movies.
Yeah,
I love that.
I feel like we just went to like events in the university that like the university students were putting on. I think that was about as far as that
How
was.
old were you?
6.
And you went to university events?
There was the summer camp was hosted by the universities for some reason. I barely
It's really
remember.
funny.
My town is very weird because there's 3 universities and a college, and it makes for an interesting life. I don't remember. I just remember I did it.
Do we have any camp experiences from Violet that you'd like to share?
Oh, I went to all the camps. Overnight stay away camp, day camps, summer school. Any
Summer
excuse
school
my
camp.
parents could get rid of me.
I went to a religious stay away camp or like pickup camp once. That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Or most of the things I went to were religious based, yeah.
Yeah, we
Because
had
those
one.
were usually free or subsidized.
We had one that was called Vacation Bible School, and it was
Yeah.
always the first full week of summer break after classes ended. I have such vivid memories of that for no reason because we did the stupidest things there. Like, you know, like the rainbow parachute you would play with in gym class? We had like one of those that we would play with, but there was like always a lesson with the like game that we played. It was so weird.
Yep.
Well, that sounds interesting. I never went to any like religious camps.
Religious camps are weird.
Yeah.
Especially if your family's not religious, but you're like the family members that sent you to the camp are. It's like, yeah, she should try this, and then it's like, yeah, I can get rid of my kid for like every day for a week. It's fine.
Yeah, one of the overnight camps I went to was like run by like more like middle-aged older ladies, and that was like traumatizing. But like the other camp was like, you know, the counselors were like young college students, and that was like super fun, like best summer memories ever. But like the one with like was run by like older stern ladies, that was traumatizing.
Look how Malin just popped in.
I know, I always feel so sorry for people coming in when it's like, hi Mullen. Is it Mullen? I don't know how to pronounce her name.
She says just go with whatever.
Okay, well hello anyway, we are almost at the 2-hour mark, so we will be leaving in around 3 minutes, but it's lovely to see you, I'm happy you're here. She apparently hasn't written much this week, but here for the chat.
Yeah.
Good, because that's all you're getting, we're not sprinting again, I'm afraid.
Oh, you don't have a 1-minute sprint timer?
No, I think the shortest one in your playlist is 5 minutes.
I should make a 1-minute timer.
Oh gosh.
There is that 75-second timer somewhere.
Oh, that's news to me. If you find it, send it my way.
Oh, that's okay, Mullen. You work really late though, don't you? I think. I've heard her say that before. Because she's in the same time zone as me. Sorry
Bless you,
about that,
whoever
not sure if you
sneezed.
could hear that.
Yeah, gesundheit.
Yeah, that's my boyfriend. Yeah, do we want to hop into outros?
Sure.
Sure.
I'm gonna start by introducing Violet.
Yeah. This is way better.
This is Violet. He is amazing. He makes timer videos with like all of the, what is called, horoscopes. That's the word. And he's also making weekly camp vlogs at the minute. and he is gonna be making weekly people-themed May Chaos Rain vlogs very, very soon, which I am super excited for. They're gonna be the best. I'm so excited for those. Also, she streams with the Streamets every Monday. Wow, I'm really tired today. At 2 p.m. Eastern, I think.
No, isn't it? It's in the morning. It's like 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Yes, 2 p.m. my time.
Yes, that sounds correct.
Sorry.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I think you're thinking about mine, but then mine's not at 2 p.m. either. It's 1.
I don't know who I was thinking about. I tried. Also, Nostalgia Train Book Club. We are reading Throne of Glass in May. Discussion for that will be sometime at the end of May. And the link for the Nostalgia Train Book Club Discord announcement video and Instagram should be linked below. And let me know if the Discord doesn't work and I'll send you a new link, because sometimes they break.
Dang, you nailed that outro.
You got a lot of information,
I feel
Violet.
like it.
I know! I'll do Danny. This is Danny from the channel somberhoney. Oh, I better do all
Is that it?
the rest of her
Okay.
things.
No, if that's it, that's fine.
No, she does videos every Friday, and sometimes every other Tuesdays, or
Yeah.
always every other Tuesdays.
No. We'll figure it out.
Strikes.
I don't know. What else?
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot going on right now.
Violet just has the longest outro, I'm afraid. You do too many things.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just vibing now. I don't have a lot going on, so it's fine. Above me is Crystal from the channel Crystal's Cluster, where she makes a cluster of content. There's gaming stuff, which is really fun. Tune into Maidenless Mondays to watch Elden Ring. It's one of my favorite times of the week. Also, writing stuff. Currently, she's writing a vampire book, and it's really fun, and I'm kind of obsessed. And also sometimes D&D content, but there hasn't been a lot of that in a while. It'll come back eventually, maybe. We'll find out. Yep. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nope, I was right the first time. That's Marta over there. Oh my god, my fingers are all blurry and weird. She is the queen of dinos, and she's dino timers, and she makes videos, and my brain is 404, so I'm trying really hard, but check her out because she's awesome, and yeah.
And if you haven't heard of our event yet, which we've been talking about for literally the last 2 hours, we are hosting a live-a-thon in May, and all the links for that are also below. For the 4 announcement videos that the 4 of us make, because we're complicated. You gotta watch it 4 times, I'm afraid, to get all the information.
We got badges.
Lots of badges.
And a bingo board.
She designed all the badges. They're amazing.
I'm looking for the outro.
That's fair.
Okay, bye everyone.
I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God,